Hello everyone and welcome to Anthony's Brick Builds, and today we are going to be doing an unboxing, speed build, and review on the brand new 2023 501st Battle Pack. Now this set is really hard to find. I can't believe I found some actually, so this is going to be a really cool review and I'm very excited to share it with you guys. Now for starters, real quick, the box art is featured for Season 7 of the Clone Wars, which I'm really happy about and excited, which means there could be more sets coming out later this year. But this is really based off of Battlefront 2 figures. All the figures are based off Battlefront 2. But, all said, it comes with 4 troopers, 2 heavy troopers, an officer, and a specialist. And it also comes with a kind of weird box design. So, as you can see, the officer right here, the arc antenna is actually a little bit below where the helmet hole should be. So, that's kind of cool. Well, not really cool, but interesting that LEGO didn't mess up with that box. But as we have up here, we have the specialist on the top of the box. I really like his macro binoculars. First macro binoculars on a trooper. So that's pretty cool. Got 20th anniversary of the Clone Wars. Can't believe that's awesome. And then we have this really cool, I like the back of this box. We have the cannon on the top right. We have one, which I think is really funny, one of the heavy troopers has one of the spring-loaded shooters in his hand, which really he isn't supposed to have in his hand. It's gonna blow him up. But all said and done, this is a really well done battle pack, and I'm so excited to share more of this with you guys. So now, let's go on the speed build. And now we are done. So that was a pretty quick build. It took me probably about less than 10 minutes to make. We have some really cool troopers here. I love this new helmet design with the visors, antennas, macro binoculars. It's just amazing. And then this mini build over here is AV7 cannon. I thought it looked pretty neat on the box, but when I have it in my hands right now, it's a really sturdy build, which I'm definitely going to incorporate in mocks later on. And now before we do that, here are the instructions. They're the kind of new instructions from LEGO with the white. Not my favorite instructions, but they're instructions. They don't even display them. But let's take a look at these guys. Alright, now we have the 2 501st Heavy Troopers that are in this set. Now these are really nice minifigures. As you can see, they have the same legs as the original 501st Troopers, which is really cool. And then up on their torso, they kind of almost have the same chest armor as the Mace Windu Troopers from the Republic fighter tank last year, which is really cool. I do add the printed bandolier and everything's kind of growing on me. I really didn't like it with the purple form from the fighter tank last year, but this is really nice and really professional. Now these helmets are extraordinary. I love that you can put the visors on them, and the visors can go up and down. So that's really cool. And I love up here, the little Y up here, gotta get my camera focused. There's little indents up here, which is really nice on a Star Wars trooper. And then when I turn this guy around, he has a really nice printed backpack piece, which is really nice. Both these guys have it, and you get an extra one with the set. And here are all the extra pieces that are in the set. Got some more visors, really nice. Gonna use them on my other troopers. And up next, we have the 501st Officer. Now, as you get a clear and better view of the helmet here, which they have the dark cheeks and everything, and the kind of almost normal 501st design from last year. Actually, from 3 years ago in 2020 when the 501st Clone Troopers Legion set was released. But this is definitely a lot more affordable and a lot better than the previous one. And I really do like the arc antenna up here. It's just gorgeous. And we do have a printed waistcape. The printed waistcape is a controversial thing in my opinion. It's pretty nice, but I do wish it did come with a real waistcape. But up on the torso, we have a nice blue belt, and we do have, on a lot of the other troopers, kind of like a upside down V going up to the neck area, which is nice. And the rest of it's the normal 501st design, which is besides for the printed waistcape, we do have the regular 501st legs. So that's really nice. Alright, the next one. Up next, we have the 501st Specialist, which I'm not sure that's the right name for this trooper. It's probably a better as a sniper, as it comes with this huge blaster rifle that's taller than him. But the Specialist is a really cool name I haven't seen before with a clone trooper. But this comes with some really cool features. The legs are still the normal 501st legs with dark blue arms, that upside down V, and the chest plate. And on the right chest plate, we do have two little yellow slashes, which I guess represents his rank or his region in his specialty, which is probably the Specialist, why he's called the Specialist. Then one of my other favorite parts of the set, we do have our first ever macro binoculars in a clone trooper form. Now, I do not remember correctly if there are other variations of macro binoculars, but I do believe this is the first, which I am very happy and excited about. And this is the normal 501st face, just the same as the officer over here. So, pretty well done. Going up to the back is just a normal like trooper back, nothing really cool and special with this trooper. But another awesome thing is that it comes with another macro binocular piece. So that means you can put them on your 212th troopers from the ATTE last year. So that is just amazing. And now let's move on to the build of the set. Alright, now for the main build of this set, is pretty cool. I like the build a lot. Really nice, quick, simple, 5-minute build or something like that. We do have the heavy trooper in here. This nice long-barreled blaster right here. Some pretty nice feet right here. I like that. And we do have some chrome pieces right here. I'm not entirely sure why these pieces are here, but they really give it a nice sharpness to the set. And then we do have a Technic gear all the way down the barrel right here, which is very nice. And then a stud load shooter right here, which does shoot. Not going to shoot it in the room because I can never find these when I do these in reviews. But we got some really nice detail right here. We do have some open studs over here, which is okay in my opinion. Not the best, not the worst. And then we can angle the blaster forward and backwards only a small degree, not too much. But these legs are really nice, pretty cool, and we do have a circular 2x2 brick as kind of like the holding feature, since these legs really can't hold the build that well. Then there is no seat back on here, which I get this is a $20 set, which is why LEGO did cut some corners in some things in here. This is basically really a minifigure set. This is not a build set, which I really do like that this build is as well built as it is for a $20 minifigure set. So it's really nice. I'm really happy with the way LEGO constructed this, and I'm definitely excited to do some rebrickable models for multiple of these to make a huge cannon. Now, let's go on to the outro. Alright everyone, and thank you for joining me for this amazing, really nice episode of Anthony's Brick Builds, where we did the review on the 501st Clone Troopers Battle Pack. Really happy about this, probably one of my favorite sets of 2023, and maybe even the past couple of years. This is an amazing set, and I can't wait to see if LEGO does more of this variation of sets. Now, thank you for coming on by. Remember to like, share, and hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get up to 100 subscribers here. We passed my goal of 50. Now let's get to 100. All right, everyone, hit that subscribe button. It is free. You don't have to do anything. Just hit that button, turn on that notifications button. And I'll see you guys in a next episode. And may the force be with you. Thank you for coming on by.